cone feet and dumplings with roasted Brussels sprouts and fig reduction. The coquito, tropical eggnog with Bacardi Gold dark rum. And on this side, frozen s'mores with whipped cream vodka. They did say to keep stirring.
Oh wow, yeah, you can tell how that's separated between what's frozen and what's vodka. But we will stir it up and it will be delicious.
Should be.
Alright, now our family is yours. You should see it's free. It's God's great joy. Come on, family, sing. This is an old familiar carol.
I like the coquito.
We right into it, and we think you might like it, alright? Say it was. It was a silent night. Come on. A holy night. All is calm.
It tastes kind of coconutty. And boozy. And there's a cinnamon stick in it.
Yeah, it was pretty good. Maybe I need more stirring. Slightly difficult with the marshmallows.
Yeah, there's like actual graham crackers blended into the frozen s'mores, I think. It's tasty.
Yeah, no, it was actually a whole graham cracker on the top.
Oh.
But it got so soft real quick, as soon as I started to stir, it broke itself up inside.
Oh.
And mixed itself in.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't remember that being a thing at the last festival. Because you're right, this exact drink with this exact name was here the last time we were here for the food and wine.
Yeah. Oh, that is good. Tender.
That's a Brussels sprout.
I wouldn't guess figs. That's a really good sauce, though. Somewhere between a brown gravy and red wine reduction, you know, a little bit thicker. I don't know where to put, how to describe it, except tasty.
Brussels sprouts okay. I liked the other Brussels sprouts we had today better. They were a little bit softer. Wow. The duck is really, really good.
On one end, It got a bit overdone and crunchy. But,
Yeah.
I mean, that was just the one end. A little bit on that leg.
Yeah, the rest of it seems well cooked. It's not too dry. The sauce is excellent.
There's been so many things that held us down, but now it feels like things are finally turning around. I know we got.
Duck itself's got such a good flavor. You still taste the difference in not chicken. Still taste
Oh yeah.
duck, not chicken. So, this is a really good thing. Really good dish.
Well seasoned and just super flavorful. Hey, look, a potato. I think. Not a potato. I think it's a dumpling, although it's the weirdest looking dumpling I've ever seen.
Yeah.
I legit thought it was a potato. Like a slice of potato. That said, it's quite tasty. Got some herb going on I can't identify right now, but it's really yummy. Just that initial confusion where you're expecting one thing and get something different.
Yeah, like I had with the last one.
Yeah. Yeah, not a potato, but quite yummy. This is a pretty good portion size as well.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean for a festival, it's a whole leg and thigh.
Yeah.
Or drum and thigh.
I would order this in a restaurant.
Yeah. Yeah, with yeah, the difference between this one and what I want from a restaurant. Nothing else on it.
So yeah, I mean if you're gonna put it on a plate, like a bigger plate, charge me $30 for it, I would expect a larger portion.
Yeah, different size.
But beyond
A couple of things. Yeah,
like
yeah, you're right.
that's the only thing I really would change. To have this be an entree in a restaurant. It's really good.
I'm glad you like the coquito.
It tastes kind of like sunscreen, or like sunscreen smells. Like I've not really tasted sunscreen intentionally, but you know that coconutty kind of tropical smell of sunscreen. You know, that's what it makes me think of.
Okay, yeah. So I was just gonna go with watered down milk and some cinnamon sugar in there. It sounds better than eating sunscreen. Such good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think this duck is my favorite thing that we've had so far today.
I'd like to welcome you all to the World Showplace here at EPCOT. My name is Kelly. I'm so excited to be here for the Taste of EPCOT International Festival of the Holidays. Here's a variety of holiday songs, a little something for everyone.
No.
I would be afraid to come near you too if I were you.
This is the regional ice wine from the Yukon booth here at the Festival of Holidays.
I'm not leaving it. No, it's okay. I already marked it.
Sean, you want to pick that up?
Yeah. This thimble.
This This is $14.
Oh my god. This better be
So
good.
I hope it's very tasty.
Kinda, yeah.
Yeah?
Oh yeah. It's still a little bit like the mead from the Renaissance Festival. I'm still wondering where the rest of it is for $14. But it is tasty. That is really good.
It is very yummy. Ice wine, for anybody not familiar, is very, very sweet. It's not quite as thick as a mead. It's not made from honey, it's made from grapes, but it is very sweet, and apparently the grapes are very temperamental, hard to grow, only grow in certain regions, and so it is rather expensive. But yeah, it's very tasty. I don't know that it's $14 worth for the amount that you get, but there you go.
Yeah. I could be wrong. I believe it's the ones that grow at either higher altitudes or when it's it's got to be freezing cold. They're the weird ones that only grow in the dead of winter.
I think so. I think that's why it's ice wine. But teeny, tiny little wine. This is the Lomi Lomi salmon with yucca chips. It's kind of a small serving, just little appetizer snack size here. We'll try it out. A lot of citrus flavor in there.
Okay, you had the flavor of the salmon for a second. Yeah, the first thing was citrus. And a little bit of salmon, and it seemed like it got overrun by onions and cilantro.
Yep.
So unfortunately, if you don't like onions or cilantro, that's kind of more than half of this dish.
Yeah, this might not be your best option. The yucca chips are interesting. They don't really taste like a whole lot by themselves, but I think they go well with the rest of what's in here.
Let me make sure I understand.
But yeah, there's like a lot of big pieces of onion in here.
The sauce is good too, or whatever mayonnaise.
You use your
on
mayonnaise.
top. Yeah, that's pretty good. You got more salmon in that one, and that was better. So like, the salmon itself is still good salmon.
Yeah, but I think you're right. Half of this is onions and cilantro, neither of which I really care for. So yeah, I don't think I'd get this again.
Like, yeah, we've each only had like 2, maybe 3 bites, and I'm having a hard time finding more salmon.
Your nose and mouth, and be worn at all times, except when actively eating.
But I mean, if you enjoy onions and cilantro, then you would probably really like this, because everything else is good.
Yeah.
And if that's a flavor you enjoy, then you should really come and try this.
Yeah. And it does taste like it's all very fresh.
I'm glad we tried it. And like I say, if you like onions and cilantro, and obviously salmon and citrus, then I think this would be a really nice dish for you. It's very fresh. It's refreshing. It's a light dish. Not going to really weigh you down for the rest of the day. Just a nice little snack, and
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Not our favorite, but nothing wrong with it.
Yeah. This is Tipsy Ducks in Love. It's coffee and tea and some kind of booze and chocolate syrup. And it sounds like it would be pretty vile, but it's actually like the best drink here at Epcot consistently. We get one every time we come. And if you come to Epcot, you have to get a Tipsy Ducks in Love. It comes from the Joy of Tea booth in the China Pavilion, and they're delicious. Oh, but you have to stir it. Don't drink it without stirring it. Stir constantly.
So here we have the cheese fondue in a bread bowl with steamed baby vegetables and marbled potatoes. There's a Linzer cookie. From over here, raspberry jam kind of shortbread cookie. And then the pork schnitzel with mushroom sauce, spätzle, and braised red cabbage.
Also, the Glühwein.
Yes. House-made hot spiced wine.
It's very tasty.
Thanks for visiting us today. Just a few reminders. Face coverings must fully cover your nose and mouth and be worn at all times except when actively eating or drinking while stationary. Guests that do not comply will be asked to leave. Clean your hands often and thoroughly. Cover your mouth and nose with coughing and sneezing. And maintain physical distancing. Thank you.
It's not Swiss. There's one of them cheeses. probably better at that. Cheese fondue is amazing. I don't know what kind of cheese it is, but that's heavenly.
The glühwein is interesting. I'm not really used to hot wine. It does taste very Christmassy and festive. Not sure how I feel about it.
I'm trying to unzip my zippy because I was getting moved.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. Yeah. I like it. The glühwein's a little bit like cross between wine and cider. It's got that spiced, like that mulling spice that cider has. A little bit of spiciness like that, or whatever you want to call it. But it's, yeah, it's wine, not apple. So, but it's really good. I like it.
This cheese tastes like all Alfredo sauce should taste like this. I think it would be weird if it was Parmesan, but, and first of all, I'm not sure like what kind of chemical process you would have to go through to make Parmesan this consistency. Because this is liquid cheese, like it might as well be soup, which is awesome because I'm pretending that it's soup and I'm eating it with a spoon. It's really, really good.
I think it does though. It's got some Parmesan. It's got that hint of Parmesan in there somewhere.
Yeah,
that was what I was picking up.
Definitely something along those lines. Really, really good. Highly recommend.
And it was good with the bread. I mean, it's just fine out of a spoon because the bread's a waste of space.
Yeah.
But it did taste good with the bread.
Don't
The
eat
flavor
bread
was
at
good.
food festival. Rookie mistake.
There's just so many other things you can use that space on. The key to a food festival is to try to get the highest number of things. And you know you conquered a food festival when your feet are too sore to keep walking, but your stomach's too sore to full to sit down.
Yeah. That's generally the end of the day at an EPCOT food festival. You can't stand because of your feet, you can't sit because of your stomach. Yeah. Now, as tasty as this cheese fondue is, I don't know if I would recommend it just as the value. It's not a value dish. The bread to cheese ratio is insanely high. You're getting hardly any cheese for an awful lot of bread.
And that much bread is very filling.
Yeah. The vegetables are present, but that's about all. I mean, they're not interesting. They're there. They're fine. They are what they are.
Yeah.
But
yeah, potato tastes like potato.
I don't remember the cost of this dish, but if it's more than $5, I wouldn't say it was worth the money. The schnitzel's not bad.
Yeah, love the sauce and the mushrooms. I don't know, but I guess, yeah. Like, it's not the best cut of pork chop or whatever, but I feel like schnitzel's usually not.
Yeah, Because, I mean, if it was a decent pork chop, why would you do that to it?
Yeah. Why beat it up and cover it in breadcrumbs?
Yeah.
Smash it with a hammer.
You're not wrong. The sauce is nice, but yeah, the pork's a little dry.
That's probably part of it too, yeah.
Spätzle is Spätzle. Which Spätzle to me is such a strange animal because you're not really sure if it's like noodles or a potato, and it looks like scrambled eggs.
The cabbage is good. I think the red's a little more mild. I didn't get, it's not like,
okay, I'm gonna be super adventurous here. I'm gonna try some of the cabbage. I'm not generally a person for whom cabbage is food, but I'm gonna try some of this.
the bite of it I had, it almost tasted like, there towards the end it was like something kicked in and like cabbage that's been soaked in cranberry juice or something like that.
It is very mild. To be honest, I'm not really getting a whole lot from it. It is a little bit more like a cranberry or even a beet kind of flavor. I don't even know. It complements the schnitzel and the mushroom sauce. It goes well with the rest of what's on this little plate. Not my favorite dish.
Yeah, not bad, but yeah. As many options are here that are better things for the money and stuff. But it's not bad. I mean, you like a good schnitzel mushroom sauce. It's okay.
Let's try this cookie real quick.
Okay, yeah.
I like it. Got a lot of that jelly. Because usually when you have jelly on things, there's not enough jelly for me, but that is a good amount of jelly. The cookie has a nice texture. It's crunchy, but not hard or too dry. I like it.
It is, yeah. There's a little bit of a powdered sugared vessel for the jelly. Like a gourmet version of a Jammy Dodger. And those aren't bad by themselves, but, you know, pre-packaged, preserved, the jam's kind of dried out.
I like that, yeah.
Tasty cookie.
Like a gourmet Jammy Dodger. Highly recommend. This is the Germany Pavilion.
That's where I think
And it's just so pretty. Decorated for Christmas with all the lights. And the garland. They also have a really great Christmas ornament store that's very dangerous for Sean and I to go into, with beautiful German Christmas ornaments. We have already bought too many Christmas ornaments this year, so we will not be going in there today, but they have gorgeous, gorgeous Christmas ornaments in there.
Thanks for visiting us today. For the health and safety of everyone, face coverings must fully cover your nose and mouth at all times, including when taking photographs. An exception will be when eating or drinking at the station. Guests that do not comply will be asked to leave. Wash your hands often and quickly.